Today we're going to replace a failing sump pump. To determine what sump pump to replace it with, I reached out to two experts, and it sounds like the Zoeller M53 and the M63 are both solid options. We ended up going with the M63 because of the better warranty and the better parts. We'll put links to all the products you see in the description below. Let's get started. We'll start by removing the cover. Let's get some of this water pumped out. Now we'll unplug the old sump pump. Now we'll remove the old check valve, and be careful when you do this, otherwise you're going to get some nasty water that comes down on you. So we're just going to loosen this and let it kind of slowly trickle down and drain. Now we'll remove the old sump. And this float switch is where our problem was. I just zip tied it as a temporary fix. Now we'll add our water alarm. Runs off a 9-volt battery. Before I install this, I want to test it to make sure the sensors work. That one's good. That one's also good. We're going to screw ours to the side of the tank, so we'll remove this suction cup. I'll use a little 3/4 inch stainless steel screw to poke through the center of this. And we'll screw this to the side of the sump basket. Now we'll mount the alarm. We'll add the provided hardware. Then we'll just hang this on the screws here and to test it. Now we'll add Teflon tape to the threaded adapter. Now we'll screw our threaded adapter into the sump pump. Now we can drop the sump pump in the hole. Now we'll add our check valve so we can get our measurement. Now we'll measure how long a piece of pipe that we need. We'll measure down to the bottom of our fitting there. 31.5 inches would be good. And we'll chamfer the pipe. And we're using 1.5 PVC Schedule 40 solid core pipe. Then we want to add a 3/16 vent hole, even with the top of the sump. Mark it. And then we can drill this hole. We're going to start our hole. Now that I've got it started, I'm going to drill this way so that when water sprays out of this, it sprays down towards the bottom of the sump and not up towards the cover of the alarm. Now we can glue this in place. I want my weep hole away from my alarm sensor. Give it a 1/4 turn as I push, then hold it in place for about 30 seconds. Now we can reinstall our cover. We'll zip tie the cord to the pipe so it doesn't get in the way down there. If you want to see how to replace this wood cover with a clear Lexan cover, check out the related video. Now we'll slide the check valve in place. Let's test it by running some water down it. We can also test this by pulling up on this float. Now we can put our cover back on. Now we'll place the second sensor in a strategic location to help detect potential water leaks from the sump pump's check valve, a failing water heater, or a burst pipe. This home has a radon system, so it's very important that you seal the sump cover. In this case, you can see the smoke is drawn down to any air leaks that we have. To seal it, we're just going to use clear silicone. This sump pump has a lighted plug, so whenever I go in the basement, I can easily see that it has power. And that's how you replace a failing sump pump. Let me know in the comments if you would have done something differently. We'll put links to all the products you saw in the description. And until next time, I'm Jesse with American Radon Mitigation. Thanks so much for watching.